You know, I never know when I'm gonna make a video. I just whenever it hits me, I don't talk all the time. I don't talk about everything. I just talk about the things that are relevant to me and whatnot. And I just wanted to tell you that you are never going to get the Epstein files. You're never going to get it. You're just never going to get it. I'm sad to tell you this. Um, I'm sad that the victims have to endure what's going on. I am, yes, absolutely. But you were never going to get the Epstein files. You want to know why? Because there's too many past and active politicians on that list. That's why you're not going to get it. Do you not see what's going on? Do you not see what's going on? So a lot of you just don't see what's going on, and it's just quite. Look at the actions of Democrats and Republicans in the last couple of days. Look at the actions. Look at who voted for what, and look at how people are outright shocked at what some of these Democrats voted for recently. Just look it up. I don't have to spell everything out. I really don't have to spell everything out. The saddest thing is these people really believe that this is real. I don't think that everything is a conspiracy theory, but I know for damn sure that I have really, for for decades of my life, I was a die hard George Carlin fan, die hard man. When he was alive, I watched everything that man ever did, and he also had a TV show. He also had a TV show. I bet a lot of y'all didn't know that. And I watched. It's funny. I can't remember the name of the TV show, but I watched every single episode. That was a long time ago. This is the reason why I like to go back and watch old movies and old TV shows so I can remember all of it because you're going to forget things over time, right? George Carlin was a certified master of seeing the world. He really was. He was a very switched on kind of a man. He really saw things that your average person cannot see. It wasn't just comedy with him. It was truth. A lot of the world's greatest comedians, they have been truth tellers. This is why you should never suppress the comedians because they are able to make a lot of truth known in the guise of laughter. It's the truth. That's why I love comedians. And I don't know of any good jokes, but I can try to invent one. I've never been good at that on the fly, but it's not necessary. You're never going to get it, man. So what you got to do is you got to grab your vodka, like I do once in a while, and mix it with cranberry juice and drink and listen to music and laugh and make love to your wife. And then after that, you can top off your side piece the next day. That's what you can do. And then after that, you go to work, and when you get paid, you know what you do? You buy more XRP, brother. I'm telling you, just like Da Vinci was telling all of us. This one is it. This one is it. I've got a lot of it. I've got a lot of it, man. I've been buying for years. I have held strong. I have diamond hands. You are not going to get the Epstein list. You're not going to get it because once again, I'm going to say it one more time the way Umar Johnson loves to say it. Three fucking times, like he's invoking something or whatever. You're not going to get the Epstein list, so you need to move on. The Epstein list undoubtedly contains current and former politicians. So, just what happened recently to that person who wasn't even a politician, what do you think the public is going to do if that list were to be made public? They're going to start hunting people down. That list has Democrats and Republicans on that list. You keep falling for these people's games. This is what you keep doing. This is what you keep doing. It's a big damn club and none of us are in it. It's the truth. This is what George Carlin said. It's a big club and none of us are in it. But you know what club you can be a part of? You can be a part of the XRP club. You can be a part of the XRP army. You can be a part of that army. When you realize, none of this is financial advice, by the way. This is we are headed towards the fourth industrial revolution. This is where we're headed towards. We are headed toward a time where the robots are going to take over everything. I been saw in California recently. I saw this video a couple of weeks ago. They are testing out these robots that are a little bigger than, I would say, a Rottweiler. It's got wheels, and I guess it does these smaller cities, right? The thing drives. It has cameras all over it. It drives itself, AI, all of that stuff. It drives to your house. You hold your phone to the delivery hatch, and then the door opens up, and you take out your package, and it drives off. This is here. This is now. They already have. What was that thing with the dock strike that was a couple of months ago? Same thing. The reason why they were striking is because they wanted to start bringing these 4 foot robots, and these 4 foot robots were going to take the place of humans. This is why they were striking, because AI is getting rid of jobs. Robots are getting rid of jobs. Keep focus. Keep Don't fall for what you see around you. These are all distractions to get people mad and lose focus. Why the world is worried about. I'm not saying that these events didn't happen recently. Yeah, I believe it happened. But what I'm saying is the main focus that you have to pay attention to is you have to pay attention to the decreasing quality of life. Inflation is still going on and on and on. The food prices have gotten a little better, but everything's going up. The rent, it keeps going up. The mortgage keeps going up. In New York State, the light bills have gone up. All bunch of states, a lot of these utility providers, they are raising rates. They're raising rates all over the place. The American dream has become a very unaffordable nightmare for millions of people that are here. If you are not paying, what did I say? The Simpsons episode, buy crypto, suckers. Remember that episode? If you saw that episode, I've been watching The Simpsons for day one. Buy crypto, suckers. Don't get caught up in any of this bullshit. Do not get caught up, because I'm going to find that video closing out. That video was a Russian minister was at this meeting. I'm going to find this video. This was another confirmation of what we've been talking about. This Russian minister was at some European meeting or whatever it was. He said America intends to get rid of its debt by using cryptocurrency. They are bringing in the fourth industrial revolution this year. It is upon us right now. We are at the doors. They are bringing in XRP and XLM. Those are the two top choices moving forward. Those are the two top coins in the world, and most people are not talking about them. I will continue to say, I will continue to say this because I know from a certainty I did good off of BTC. But I'm here to tell you that I believe that BTC is going to have a spectacular crash this year. It's going to be part of this global collapse. I believe it's finally going to get here. I've been predicting that for a long time as well too. Bitcoin is going to collapse, and the true Bitcoin is going to rise, and the true Bitcoin is BSV blockchain. That's exactly what it is. It is the real Bitcoin. And once you learn about it, once you learn how fast it is, how scalable it is, Craig Wright, had the same court, a similar court action as Ripple, the company, right? But what's going to happen, I believe, is the great reversal. Yeah, he lost in court, but BSV, mark my words, I believe this is going to happen. This is my own prediction. BSV at some point is going to be labeled the real Bitcoin because it is superior technology. It really is. I handled the real Bitcoin in my life. I was early. I held 3 Bitcoin at one. I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking. How many people in the world can have 1 Bitcoin? I had 3. So let me explain something to you. BSV is the real Bitcoin. If you ever if you ever buy it, if you ever send it, if you ever receive it, if you understand that there is a Terra node that's coming online to make BSV handle unlimited transactions, but to be able to scale infinitely. The world is going to see at some point that BSV is the real Bitcoin, and the world is going to see that BTC was it was basically the beta test coin. That's what its real nomenclature really means. It has done very, very well, but what has replaced it is BSV, and what has replaced it has is XRP and XLM. XRP and XLM, they are both Bitcoin perfected. It's the truth. This is why I hold BSV. This is why I hold XRP and XLM. BTC is dinosaur technology. It is horrible. The fees are ridiculous. Ethereum is the same way. I refuse to hold any Ethereum. Ethereum, the fees are garbage. Ethereum is a garbage cryptocurrency. It has done really well, but the technology itself is just literally garbage. It's just literally garbage. People have made good money with it, but the technology itself is just literally garbage, right? And now your boy Da Vinci is the guy who became a multi-billionaire over BTC. I wish I would have listened to him. What is he talking about now? He is talking about Casper. And I always knew what Casper was. But the more I started to learn about it, man, I am loading the boat on Casper. I am loading. Just like he said, Casper is going to be huge, and not financial advice. And I saw this one video, they were talking about $800 per Casper. So with stuff like this, I don't buy a lot. I'll turn around and I'll buy like 2,000 of it, and I'll set it and forget it. So that's all it is. It's, to me, it's BSV, XRP, XLM, and Caspa. Those are the ones that I am rocking with these days. And XPR, Proton, and Loan Protocol. This is my portfolio going on these days. So I know I got the winning portfolio in the future.